Hey everybody, this is Anthony from AGL Studios.
And Kyle from Too Much Fresh.
And welcome back, and today we're doing another collab, and we are reviewing the Minecraft BigFig Pig and Baby Zombie, ages 7 and up, set 21152, 159 pieces, and retails around $15 to $20 in the US.
And it's a very interesting set, so we're going to give you guys a quick look at the pig, check out the baby zombie, bring it back, tell you guys our final thoughts, and wrap up this video.
Alright, so we'll see you in the pig.
Okay, so here is the pig. Now we see he's got excellent facial printing, but I'll give you a quick little 360 of the whole thing. I think it looks good. I think the colors are proportional to what it should actually look like in the game. The only thing that personally bugs me is, again, the back. They could have just done a couple of inverted tiles to make this whole thing tiled. I mean, I know they left various studs all over the place. Those personally don't bother me. It's Lego, you know, it's supposed to have studs, but I just don't like the anti-studs on the back of any type of build. So if they could have smoothed those out, I think definitely would have been a bonus. And as far as the feet go, and we'll get to articulation in a minute, I think that they could have added some black 2x4s there to actually represent, or 2x2, excuse me, to actually represent that it actually has some hooves there. Aside from that, the facial printing, as I said earlier, definitely spot on in my opinion. You have a 1x2 tile here for the actual nose, clipped onto a couple of washing machine pieces, as I like to call them. And then you have the one whole tile there, if I can actually get this off. Come on. There we go. You actually have the one whole tile there with just the eyes. You can put it the other way. That won't look too good, but it's supposed to have the eyes on the bottom. And you can clip that on, and then the face definitely, I think, as I said, looks spot on. As far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, so you can get it to look up a little bit, down a little bit. It's got a little bit of wiggly waggly there. Can move to this side, can look to the side. Up, not too much, it's just the type of ball joint that it's on. You can definitely look down. It is on one of those ball joint pegs, so you might have a little bit of trouble with it actually coming out of the circle in there, but it does overall slip in there very nicely. You do have this little bit of overhang on the top to kind of just blend it into the actual body. But aside from that, you have the pegs on where the zombie will actually sit. As far as articulation goes for the legs, they are on a ball joint, so you definitely get a lot of articulation there, which I think is good and definitely crucial if you want to get this particular figure into a nice pose. So you can get them into somewhat of a walking pose, as Minecraft animals should be. Again, balance sometimes could be an issue. I mean, but aside from that, that's pretty much all for the pig. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I really like the studs and stuff. The one thing that bothers me is that right here, there's just a gray piece right there, but that bothers me because as you can see, all around it, it's pink, and then that dark pink, but then you can just see that gray tile right there, which kind of bugs me out. And like Kyle said, on the back, I wish that those were inverted tiles because I really would like that to be a whole tile. But yeah, so that's pretty much the pig, and I'll be moving on to the zombie. Alright guys, so as you can see right here, this is the zombie. A really quick and easy build, really small, but I really like how they did it. Nice facial printing, as you can see. Just gonna do quick little 360, and again, don't like how they had the back of the tiles right there, wish that they could do the inverted tiles on there to make it flat. But some nice hinges right there that you can put the legs and the arms on. The arms cannot go down, but they can go sideways. They can go out, so they could be hugging, or he can go for the zombie pose on the regular zombie pose. And for the legs, if I can just get them, the legs can move in a walking position. They can go up and down, not too far, or else they will come off. Or you can just do the sitting pose on the pig that you see on the box. Let me just get him back on the plate right there. And as you can see, a really nice build. The facial printing is really nice. The one thing that bugs me is that little gray tile right there. I really don't like that. They could have just made that green. It just sticks out too much. Like you can see it from here, and then some gray right there, and then they don't have purple. they don't have purple little clips right there, so I can understand why they didn't do that. But maybe that could be purple, because that kind of, you can still see that. But I really like how they did this, a quick and easy build. The hinges they really used well. But yeah, so this is pretty much the zombie, and now let's get into the whole set.
Alright guys, and the last thing to actually talk about is obviously the installation of the zombie onto the pig. You're just going to want to rotate the pants or the actual legs all the way down so he's in a sitting pose, and you can see he's got some of the anti-studs underneath his legs, and it will just clip onto these 4 studs that are poking out there very nicely. I think it looks great, and that's how he will look like. I can zoom out for you guys so you can get a better look on what he looks like. And again, to minifigure scale, since these are big figs, especially with the zombie on top. But I can actually take the zombie off, and I'm not going to actually hold him because he might fall down. There we go. You can see comparison to a regular minifigure. Comparison to one of the earlier wave mates of the actual skeleton. You can see just how much they scale together. And I think size proportional, in my opinion. I mean, again, as a personal Minecraft player, and Ant himself as well. To the Magma Cube scale. Now this Magma Cube scale has actually been used to both BigFig scale and both to regular minifigure scale. So I can actually bring in the whole family photo. Let me bring in one of the Minecraft figures. Alex there. Come on. There we go. And last but not least, if we can get the whole family shot, the Creeper. And last but not least, if we could get the Ocelot in here, let me see if we can find some room. And so there is the group shot. And here are the wave mates together, and if you're not sure what I mean, they come out with kind of different waves, right? So you have different minifigures that come together. You can see it has the BigFig Series 2, and now you have 2 sets to collect the Creeper and Ocelot, and the Pig and Baby Zombie. So here we have all of them there. The skeleton was in the earlier wave there. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the regular studio where we'll wrap up this video.
Alright guys, so that was the whole Minecraft set, the BigFig with Baby Zombie, ages 7 and up, set 21157, 159 pieces. It retails under $15 to $20 in the US. A really cool set. I wish, I'll just give you the whole 360 right now. I wish that it had a little bit more, like maybe a regular zombie and maybe a baby pig, because you haven't really gotten a zombie yet. But it's still a really cool set. I'm really glad that I got the whole series. And yeah, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Please go subscribe to my cousin's channel, Too Much Bricks. And subscribe and like on my channel if you haven't.
And again, on my thoughts on it, I agree with that. I think the opposite could have worked too. Big zombie, again, like the size of maybe the skeleton that we brought in earlier, and a baby pig, that would have worked too. Hopefully we'll get that too, because as we were actually talking about it earlier, I've never seen this before. What would you say? I mean, baby zombie on a pig, what do they normally ride?
They're usually riding a regular zombie, chickens and spiders, but I never really seen a baby zombie ride on a pig. So I mean, they could maybe have that, I just haven't seen it. But it's really nice to see more Minecraft sets coming out.
Yes, definitely. I think this BigFig series is great. I think this wave, although there were only 2 sets, the Creeper and Ocelot and Pig and Baby Zombie, was definitely a good wave. If I were to rate it, I would give it probably a 9, I would say, because to be honest, I really enjoyed seeing Steve and Alex when they came out, and the skeleton and other ones, and you had a couple more. I think it was only 4 in the first one.
No, it was only 3. It was
3?
Steve,
Steve, Alex, and the skeleton. So again, I think I enjoyed that wave more, but this was definitely cool. Hopefully we'll get a wave 3 that actually has a couple more figures. I would like to see 4 different figures, but again, it was a interesting set. I believe we covered everything.
Yeah, so subscribe if you guys haven't, and go check out, again, my cousin's channel, Too Much Bricks, and go check out our cousin collab on his channel, and also check out my other cousin collab with him on my channel. And this will pretty much be wrapping up this video, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.